A short history of English literature. Introduction. Over 1,000 years of stories, poems, plays, and novels all born from one language. Let's race through the entire history of English literature in 2 minutes. Old English. It starts around 450 AD when Anglo-Saxon tribes brought their Germanic tongue to Britain. The greatest work of this era, Beowulf, an epic poem about a warrior slaying monsters. Dark, dramatic, and nearly 1,500 years old. You probably wouldn't recognize the language if you saw it. Middle English. Fast forward to the 14th century. After the Norman conquest, French mixed with Old English, and a new language emerged. Geoffrey Chaucer used it brilliantly in the Canterbury Tales, a collection of stories told by pilgrims on a road trip, witty, bawdy, and surprisingly modern. The Renaissance. The 16th century explodes with creativity. Christopher Marlowe shakes up the stage. Then comes William Shakespeare, 37 plays, 154 sonnets, and a permanent seat at the top of English literature. Tragedy, comedy, history, he did it all. 17th and 18th centuries. John Milton writes Paradise Lost in 1667, The Fall of Satan, in verse so grand it still intimidates. Then the novel is born. Daniel Defoe gives us Robinson Crusoe. Jonathan Swift gives us Gulliver's Travels. Literature becomes entertainment for the masses. The Romantics and Victorians. The 1800s bring to massive waves. The Romantics, Keats, Shelley, Wordsworth, Byron chase beauty, nature, and emotion. Then the Victorians arrive. Dickens exposes poverty. The Brontes explore passion. And Thomas Hardy writes tragedy into the English countryside. The modern era. The 20th century breaks all the rules. Virginia Woolf experiments with consciousness. James Joyce writes Ulysses, one of the hardest and greatest novels ever. George Orwell makes political warnings that still echo today. Conclusion. From a monster-slaying warrior to dystopian futures, English literature has always been a mirror held up to the human condition. And the story, it's still being written. If you want to deep dive into any of these eras, let me know in the comments. See you next time. Like, subscribe, comment your favorite era below.